Things have changed. We have changed. Earth is lost to us. But even in the aftermath of this terrible tragedy, we grow, evolve, and even prosper. We have witnessed the death of our mother and the birth of a new era. In what might have been the end, the synthesis of our biology and technology proved to be our salvation. Augmentation, ranging from basic genetic manipulation to apotheosis, set us on a path of prosperity. Even more, these advances reinforce the importance of identity, individuality, and what it means to be human. The loss of Earth and the resulting exodus gave us an opportunity to start over with a clean slate, and we seized it. The need for organization, stability, and a reliable government was clear, but the old ways came to be viewed by the survivors as archaic, clumsy, and too easily corrupted. It was time for a new way, a nova praxis. Today, social networks allow the will of the people to be measured instantly, accurately, and without the need for representation. The coalition, guided by the collective voice of its people, has established new homes on worlds lit by new suns. Molecular assembly technology has made it possible for society to provide a quality of life never before imagined, at essentially no cost to everyone. But can this would-be utopia last? Corruption in the coalition government fosters decay from within. The houses, our benefactors and patrons, run shadowy networks of intrigue, espionage, and assassination. Apostates who refuse citizenship in the coalition condemn those who would trade their privacy for the coalition's false security. Remnants of Earth's old governments wage a guerrilla war on coalition forces. Ideological extremists commit acts of terror using the latest horror to spring from a factory or test tube. And the value of a human soul is weighed and measured in lines of code. Nova Praxis is a post-singularity sci-fi setting that explores transhumanism and post-scarcity societies against the backdrop of action, adventure, conspiracy, and intrigue.
Hi everyone! As you saw from the intro, we are playing Nova Praxis. And this was kickstarted a little while ago, and it is a fate system. And we haven't played a fate system before. We haven't played as a group before. I think Marius had one game a while back at a con.
I did. Hello, Lolong.
A little bit of a shout out there.
Shout out to Lolong.
Yeah, you know who you are.
That's a solo long.
That's a private joke. I'll edit it out later, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll cut that one.
Yeah. So Nova Praxis, so basically we are playing set in the far future when humanity has lost Earth to the technophage, a nanite plague that humanity wrought upon itself. Ooh. And now killer sats float through in the outer space, killing these drones that have come up from Earth, built from the nanophage itself, war machines. So humanity is constantly destroying, barraging Earth with missiles and laser beams in order to be able to keep this technophage under quarantine. It's a quarantine zone. And so you guys play people part of basically mercenaries as part of the Shadow War, with the houses which have been built from the ruins of humanity's exodus from Earth. The corporations.
We run in the shadows.
You do, and you have been doing missions.
You know?
Yeah, that's very nice.
Almost like a certain other game.
Oh.
That shall remain nameless. You play people that run in the shadows, on the edges of the law.
We're liminal.
What?
Liminal. On the edges.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, nice use of
That's a
like
nerd joke.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nerd joke.
Alright,
Too long. Anyway.
So do you want to do a quick intro of your characters and who you are?
Yes. Johnny.
Natural born leader, come on.
Yep.
Go for it.
I'm Reagan. I am a tactical genius. and in the game I'll be playing.
I was waiting for the cherry.
Oh dear.
So basically, I am a mixture between RoboCop and a Terminator.
That's a 40k Terminator, not Arnold.
Oh, it's 40k Terminator, not like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
James Cameron.
No.
Yeah.
No, so essentially, yeah, I'm just I'm a warrior. I wear full like power armor. It's called the
Aegis 3.
Yes, that one.
Well done, Rory. Spend a little bit of time trying to figure it out.
And yeah, so essentially, I'm a hero. I'm a hero of past wars, and I kind of am trying to work out who I am because I've been at war for so long. I don't know what would happen if I wasn't at war and fighting. So
You've been killed so many times and basically put back into your body so often.
So I don't even know what my body is or I can't even remember what I once was before this happened.
Cool, yeah.
So I'm kind of like lost in my own body. Yeah. So I'm deep and pondering and
Existential.
And tank
This whole game's going to be a
An
philosophy session.
existential tank.
the
What is
walking.
the meaning of life?
Just shoot him. I'm getting shot and I'm just sitting there pondering.
What is pain, really?
Does it
would
hurt?
have felt pain in the same degree.
Does it hurt if it's not my own arm?
So deep.
Wow.
Excellent.
I'm Alexi. I am a renegade savant. I was one of the last surviving members of the Legion Magnus 9, discharged after becoming a savant, and I basically have tried to perfect my body beyond its capability, which basically means I suffer from crippling migraine headaches. But I have become an Esper Lord, so I'm commanding swarms of nanites.
Yeah.
So I'm all about perfecting my physical form to the nth degree. I also believe that the Shadow War and the Technophage were basically brought on by us, so it's all part of trying to correct that.
Are you a conspiracy theorist then?
No, I'm right.
That's the difference.
Excellent. I'm playing Malpheus. Malpheus is a shadowy spy master. That's what it says here. Shadowy spy master sounds a bit lame, doesn't it? I think it's shadow.
You also went to Hogwarts.
Shadow spy master.
Oh, look at that.
Sorry, he looks like the Emperor now. Hang on.
There we go. Now you're a
Oh, that gave me chills.
Cool. And it's gone. Yeah, so Malpheus is a... I don't even know. How do you describe it without all the... Basically,
He's basically his personality has been dumped onto a computer and he exists almost solely as part of the Matrix.
Yeah,
of sorts.
he identifies himself as this sort of disembodied entity that exists in the network. But obviously, for just everyday use, he needs to have a body to get around, to talk to people, to interact with the world. But he sort of longs for the day when that's not necessary. He thinks that bodies are a bit kind of pointless.
Yeah.
And that the existence that your mind can experience on the network is much superior to the physical existence of being embodied.
Man, this is such a philosophical game already. It's amazing. I just picture the conversations. It's so great. Awesome. Okay, so we've got Alexi, Reagan, and Malpheus.
So we've got the guy who doesn't know what a body is anymore and is craving it. We've got the guy who's perfected his body beyond what it's meant to be.
Yep.
And you're the guy who doesn't even think bodies are needed anymore.
This is the best
and you use bodies as a means
As a
of
tool.
transport.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's such a good way.
Got that one. Got that one down.
Fantastic. All right, so we start off our adventure, our party,
As all good adventures start.
on the streets of Ro. Ro is, or Roho? R-H-O? Ro is a city on the moon, and it is a beautiful city. It is the city where all the entertainment can be found, basically.
It's Las Vegas on the moon.
Whoa! Got a bit of the sci-fi soundscape happening here.
So So I'm just dancing the night away.
And you guys are walking through the busy markets where people are not selling, but they are using their rep points to be able to buy and trade different templates. And sometimes you'll find small markets where people have made something and it's individually crafted. And these things seem to be selling for a fairly high rep amount, because that's pretty rare, and only people that can afford it can generally buy things that are handmade. Occasionally you'll find a place that's claiming to sell a piece of fruit that has been grown in an orchard, and generally they're not. It's suspicious. So, but they try and sell the gullible around there. But you guys are walking through the markets, basically to a place called the Bamboo Shack. The Bamboo Shack. You've never been to the Bamboo Shack, but your contact, somebody who's basically your fixer, has asked to meet you
Fixer?
there. Yeah. The person who finds you jobs. Yeah.
Job
I thought you were leading to another game there.
No,
I think they
not
call it a job
Cyberpunk.
finder in Praxis.
Job finder. An employment acquisitions officer.
We checked on mycareer.com.
So
So-
there are our seeker.
Yeah, that's Seeker.
Your seeker is a woman or a man, you're not sure, by the name of Geisha.
Right.
So you've never met him or her before, and you've only had brief interactions. He or she tries to keep us, or himself. I'm going to keep doing this entire time. It's going to be so irritating.
Can we assume?
Fairly closed off. So this is probably the first time you've had an interaction with it. At the Bamboo Shack. As you walk down through the markets, you see that through the transparent dome, you see the earth kind of moving, and sometimes a slight flash of light as one of the laser beams from the kill sats shoots down towards Earth, and a little white flash as something much larger crashes into the surface of the planet. But that doesn't really bother you, because it's under quarantine. It's no big deal. You have a job. And so heading towards the Bamboo Shack, you open up what looks to be a pseudo bamboo door, and it has a doorknob, and you open the door.
Old school.
I know, it's crazy. And
Or cray cray, as they
as they say in that time period.
yeah.
Yep.
In the
And
distant future.
In the
your
dis-
AR
old
kicks
school.
on as soon as you step through, and a barren kind of room is quickly replaced by a beautiful bamboo forest. And there are old school rough wooden hewn slathered tables set up where people are sitting around nursing their green tea and big bowls of noodles, which is what this place is famous for. So they're slurping away at their ramen or whatever it is that they want to eat. And you can see that there are people in kimonos walking around serving them. If you don't turn off your AR, it's a beautiful sight.
And if you turn off your AR,
You can see you want some food, doles it out. But you realize, you want some of this? And it's all very delicate and beautiful.
I don't turn off my AR.
No one really does.
no.
So, actually, no, that's not true. In this world, having a job is actually something which is quite prized, because most people don't. Oh, not most people. Most people who care get jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So, in one of the petitioned, rice paper screened areas with a wonderful illustration of a dragon moving across that sort of flickers and shifts and moves in that watercolor style calligraphy, you get a reading from Geisha to say that that's where her location or his location is.
Pull up maps.
Yeah, a schematic of the place, the public access map appears with a turn right at the next day, which you get a feeling needs to move you in that direction.
Right.
And you go over to the thing. A woman stops you beforehand and gestures at your boots, and then points towards the slippers over her in the corner. Your boots have got like moon dust covering. They're grungy, disgusting. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
They're also part of my exo, of my Aegis 3 power heavy armor.
I imagine you probably left this kind of stuff in your rooms as far as weapons go, because this place is quite heavily against weapons. So
Okay.
that kind of stuff probably only goes out. So
Okay,
you're probably
so-
in your fatigues and.
Yeah, I'll take my shoes off.
Cool. The smell permeates through the air, which is not noodles. And you
Noodles.
slip your slippers on, those white delicate slippers, and slide the bamboo set. And inside there is a dark wooden table, low set into the ground, and a woman dressed in a very fancy kimono with a mirror mask across her or his face, and the elaborate hair of a geisha. But the mask itself seemed to shift and change in its design and facial expressions across it. You see yours are picked up and sort of echoed.
I just turn my AR off in one eye and just see what's happening.
Hooded and cloaked.
Yeah. Like me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just the mirror.
I walk in and go, geisha, and sit down.
Cool. She or he nods to you.
Isn't
That's irritating.
Ooh, mystery.
let's just get our
double the word count.
Geisha, not Geisha says. Geisha refers to Geisha in the third person.
I sit down and go, why have you wanted to, why are we meeting?
Please sit.
I said.
I said,
I sit.
Can I offer you tea?
Thank you.
I sip my tea. Can't make that with a moment.
Actually, you can.
He said, sipping his tea in his hand.
Go on then.
I'm doing it right.
I'm drinking tea right now.
It's the bomb.
In the sim
Yeah.
state.
Excellent.
What flavor tea do you have? I can pick any flavor I like.
This flavor is perfect.
Why have you brought us here?
Okay. Like, what is wrong with these people?
I hear that you are seeking answers.
Always.
Deeper answers than what many amongst the mercenaries are seeking.
We seek truth. Do you offer it?
What is truth? No.
It's the most existential game ever.
I have some answers for you.
And
For the right price, I have a way of pointing towards deeper answers to questions.
we
The
would
voice sort of shifts into something that's slightly deeper.
Mhm.
Would you be willing to take me up?
Of course, once proven, yes. What do you have?
Have you heard of Odysseus Station?
Have we?
But
Yeah, you can make a roll if you
Ooh,
like.
let's do a roll.
So,
Insight?
if you have anything that might link you
I have a digital spider.
to Delanus, House Delanus.
that's the best call that I
have a digital
spider.
Oh, no. In your mind.
It's not physical, John. Don't be silly.
I'm going to make reliable predictions on future
Digital
events.
spider.
Use my oracle pattern.
All right.
Analog.
This is something which is a bit tricky, so I'm going to give you a diff of 3 for
Okay.
it. If you want to invoke any aspects or anything like that, you're welcome to, or you can
Can
just
I invoke
make the
one
roll.
with the swarm?
So you want to use a stunt? The swarm's probably not going to help you
Swarm
in this
is
situation.
oracle patterning,
Yeah.
and then my aspect is one with the swarm.
Well, the swarm sort of.
That wasn't what I was going to use that for. But
Yeah, I
Okay.
think this is purely using that power. Yeah.
Okay.
Stunt. Cool.
Yeah, so just a stunt.
Go for it. So make the roll.
Roll them all.
What do we...
How many do we roll?
Are we
Four?
So you roll 4
rolling?
dice
Who's
every
rolling?
time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is it just...
So Murray's rolling his
Okay.
different thing, and then you guys will play a different. So you, what was your skill?
0.
So my stunt is oracle patterning.
And it's attached to.
Savant program.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a skill.
I'll come up with that.
Sure.
So, where are we? Yeah. So, off your what's your engineering rank for? So yeah. So you get a sense of from the room. You start getting information coming back to you
Yep.
that.
Google?
It's essentially Google,
Okay.
like a very highly powered Google. That it is attached to House Delanus, who is one of the more powerful houses,
Right.
and it is a station which is used for research.
So,
Specifically jump gate research.
Right. Okay. So in that nanosecond pause between her asking, you've heard of it.
Yep, in a second. Yep. These guys, if you
I
guys want to
also
make a
like
roll
to
too.
hear of it. Can I use research?
Yeah,
Is that what this is? Like, can I connect with the network and
yeah, go for it.
find out?
Yep. So your research is
Rank 3 with a +1.
fantastic. And do you want to add anything too late?
No.
No. Okay, so what did you get?
Two minuses.
Okay, so no, you've never heard of it. You don't care about this kind of stuff and the
Will he-
petty movement of these houses and their physical locations.
Would he be able to tell me the house that is connected to it?
That'll
or
be
no?
when I announce it.
Yeah, so in this instant moment, you can hold back if you want to.
Yep, cool.
So in that brief second of gap of House Delianus.
Yes, you've heard of it.
I've got networking houses.
Ah, cool. Yeah, so you might now know about House Delianus.
Yeah, I also have networking houses.
So you know.
So I've got rank
Odysseus.
4. So
Go
I
for it. If you want to
Four
add
then?
anything to it, you can.
add,
Just let me know before you roll.
Yeah, yep.
But you can just make the roll if you want to standard.
Yep. So that's rank 3.
Yep. So you know that that they have a strong presence here on the moon, on Luna. They're bent towards the purists, so they have a lot of their main ideals are more purist or Puritan, and they basically work in starships, rail, coil, guns, drones, that kind of thing. So the fact that they're into the jump gates is maybe a little bit peculiar. But all houses have some interest in that, obviously, because it's the way they get around. Jump gates are the way, basically massive rings, which allow you to move from one location to a farther away location.
Lotion.
Lotion.
Far
There's a lot of lotion.
You just
There's a lot of lotion in
when you
there.
go through the gate now. You just
need a
feel
little
better.
lubricant?
You just
It just dries you out a bit. And you just kind of.
I'm halfway across space. Woo.
look at my hair. It's just you flying through space.
Look at those luscious locks.
It's the hair of a singer.
That's you must have the voice of an angel.
Yes, I do.
In jokes.
All right. Anyway.
Okay. What do they need?
My contacts are seeking access to information on jump gate activity or research on the station. There is a project going on there that sources are having difficulty accessing.
Okay, so we can.
And what skill set do we have that would be able to help them access?
I believe between firepower and your knowledge of breaking into facilities, that your skill set is perfect and ideal. Plus, you seek answers, and I respect that.
I take it your contacts are not from House Delianus.
No,
Good.
That will make it.
Well said.
That's all I have to say about that.
What
Where
do you
are
have-
they from?
I don't think I like House Delianus.
they're from another house.
And you can, of course, not say.
That is right. But we are willing to offer a significant bump to your rep.
How much?
A significant bump.
Excellent.
A bump that only someone high in authority can impart to you.
Very well. When do you need this?
We are seeking it as quickly as possible. Access to the station is under high security, and you will need access codes in order to take a shuttle up to the station.
Right.
Do you have these access codes?
I do not, but I have someone who may be able to help you. She is in a relationship with the commander of the space station. See an image of a woman appear across the mirror mask, and if you want to make any roles, any kind of social roles that you might know of a famous person,
Right. I was going to make the quip that you can't have a relationship in your mind.
No.
Remember those?
I look at the face and I use insight.
I think maybe something like networking housing
Yep, I've got
would
that.
work well.
I don't have that.
I have that.
Or
I'm using that now.
okay.
Yes, I do.
Whoa, that's a spin. Okay,
lots.
that's a critical success. All right.
I know her.
No.
So, is there a temporary aspect that you would like to put onto the situation? Something that would give you an advantage in this situation?
Friendship.
You're friends with her?
The enemies
Yeah.
of Delianos.
Okay,
There are
cool.
all the other houses.
Yeah.
The enemies of Delianos.
Or I worked for her.
Perhaps
they all
you had a
Bodyguard.
relationship with her before she was a star or something?
One
Well, that
thing
makes
which
it
is
easy
the
for you
normal
to-
house that-
No, I'm just trying to think of like a way that you could have a friendship with her.
Well, I'm a soldier, so I would have saved her, or I would have,
Oh, okay.
or I bodyguarded for her.
You bodyguarded for her, cool. Okay. Bodyguarded for it, so, and you know her name to be Chloe Brighteye. And she's a Sensi star, so she's the kind of person that has people watch her through her mind and basically download her experiences into their own bodies.
She's a YouTuber.
Essentially, yeah. Yeah, she's like the future YouTuber.
That's my kind
So
of-
she specializes in drama, in creating drama and conflict.
I know so many people who would do really well.
If anyone else wants to make a roll, you're welcome to.
I don't know if we're going to get better than that.
No.
No? Cool.
Just what do you say? Do you say anything out of that?
Okay, I've heard of her.
Can I?
She is in a relationship with a commander on board the Dionysus. And she may have access codes to get up there. As rumor has it, she frequents the commander's presence quite often.
That could be very useful. Do you have any additional?
Do you have any additional information?
No, I wasn't going to ask that.
You kind of would.
That's rude.
I believe she has a nightclub in the city
Called?
called Lunacy.
Nice. From the moon. Again.
Well, we will have to go meet with her.
How do we contact you again?
You have my contact details,
Okay.
and if not, it gives you a code.
My
She
contact,
stands or he stands, bows, and then walks out.
Nice.
And you're left there with your noodles and your green tea.
I love that that's what matters, is that it's a he or she, not who she is.
Transgender aspect of the geisha.
She's transhumanist. She could be androgynous. Oh, he.
Should we get a little bit crazy and go to lunacy?
Yeah.
Well, I know her. I go along. I tell the guys to say that. I know
Before we
this-
do. Oh, there you go.
About that, I know this Chloe.
What do you know about it?
I used to be her bodyguard.
Do you know anything that might help us?
Every security protocol that she's ever done.
Well, until what point?
Recently. When was the last time? How long ago was it? And in which body? Insight?
I think, yeah, if you want to make an insight roll.
1.
+1 +3 4.
Yeah, it was 3 bodies ago. So probably about 10 years ago.
She won't know me now.
She wasn't a big star back then.
If she's a big star, there must be a lot of information about her
Yeah, you can jump on.
line.
Yep. Do you want to do a research?
Can I do a digital spider?
Oh,
which is one of my
yeah.
stunts,
Yeah.
and perform an assessment on her and just find out anything I can on the extranet about who she
Absolutely.
is, what she's done, any aspects that might help us to get her to help us.
Definitely. Make a roll.
Can do. So
Just remember, you have fate points if you want to re-roll anything you'd like, if you feel like it is attached to an aspect. You can justify it.
well, I get a +2 on my digital spider and a +1 on research,
Cool.
and it's rank 3.
So that's what's it all up?
That's 0, but then 3 plus strength 3 is 6. Is that right? Is that how it works?
Yep.
So 6.
6. All right, cool. So,
So I didn't really need to roll.
Oh, yeah.
No, because if it goes into that, it's a fail straight away if it's into minuses.
Yeah.
So,
Huh?
I believe. I hope so. You know, I had a sudden moment of, is that right? So, what you know about Chloe obviously specializes in drama. She's had many relationships.
All right.
Many relationships. She's like the Kardashian of the future. And
Why would you?
Chloe. I see where the name came from.
And so essentially, she creates either fictional or real drama situations. Sometimes no one's really sure which one. She has iconic golden glowing eyes, which many people have tried to replicate, but no one's really got the right surgeon to get that exact look that Chloe's been able to master. And so she's made that popular right across Luna and in many other places too. You know from that she's a bit of a whiner. However, she's very short-tempered when it comes to other people whining. So I'll give you the aspect, I can't stand whining unless it's me.
Okay, cool.
So that's something that you want to use in it at all. Cool. And now she owns a nightclub, the Lunacy, and you know it to be an exclusive nightclub of Rep 7 or above to get in.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
It's one of the most popular ones.
Screwed. Not as bad.
You need to do something.
Cool.
Alright. So how do we get our rep high enough to get in?
Well, that's.
I think we will break in.
That's one way.
Well, I'm rank 6, so I only need 1 rep. So can somebody give me a rep?
It's assumed that you've already boosted your own reps within amongst each other.
Yeah.
So you can't actually do anything to your reps to make them better unless, you want to take on another job and acquire it. This job might get you up to that.
Can I
Succeed?
hack
Probably not.
into the security system of Lunacy and give the 3 of us VIP entry status?
So you're going to go up to the place, sort of check it out at the front, and then
and then
see what the
find
story
somewhere
is.
I can jack in and then hack into it and basically put our names on the list of these people have to be let in.
All right, so outside of the Lunacy looks like it has some kind of aquatic theme to the outside of the building. It has pictures of from Earth of whales and dolphins and things like that right across the AR at the front of the facade of this thing. There is a number of very heavily armed bouncers out there, and all in bio sleeves and looking pretty muscly. Sort of maybe not up to your level, but still pretty strong.
More of them than you.
Yeah, probably more inside.
I'm like
And
6
there
foot
is a
10.
queue of people waiting to get in into the place.
Yeah.
So even Rep 7 people are queuing.
A queuing. All right. Is there somewhere I can
Yeah, you
plug
can
into hack away?
you can try and access it.
Engineering software or engineering hardware?
Well, in order to actually get in, to hack in from the outside, it's going to be quite difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably be easier if you can try and get to like a node or something like that inside the thing to be able to improve it, but obviously you need to do that to get in.
Right.
So once you're inside, what's the
The old egg and chicken.
Right.
But you can still try and do it, but I'm going to give you a harder difficulty.
Can he help?
I'll try and hack from outside.
Yeah, do you want to help? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can give a +2. Now, this might be an aspect. Is there an aspect that you could use?
Looking for the ascension between flesh and synthetics.
True
If
peace.
you can justify it with a single sentence of why it would work. So I've got this, therefore.
I've got.
I'm a natural born leader, so I get us to work. I get us to work as a team.
Yeah, none of mine are really.
Yeah.
The only one that works really is that I get a crippling migraine.
I mean, my whole thing is the sim state, so I'm pretty at home on networks, and I can find my way around sort of from wherever we start to wherever we need to be.
So maybe you could find an easier access point for
him to then hack
Yeah.
that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you want to make a roll to see if you can find an easier access for Alexi, is it, to get in?
Oh, what am I rolling?
So,
Engineering software? Or is it not really an engineering roll?
No, that would be perception, wouldn't it?
you can make an assessment roll to be able to find the right spot to get in, using your digital spider to be able to do that. Do you want to use your sim state to be able to do that as well?
Yeah.
So you got a +4 to the roll if you give me a fate point.
Ooh.
First fate point of the day.
Oh.
First fate point of the day.
I hope I roll well.
So you got +4 to your roll, so you're doing pretty well.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
Plus
yeah.
five.
All right, yes, you do find an access point to an outside building, which seems to be its security monitoring building.
Mm-hmm.
So it's where the hub of where the guards and things like that, the security sort of are in a different building to the actual main nightclub itself, which is exclusively made for patrons, essentially. So there is that room off to the side, in a side alley.
Oh, so we're not...
And that has a node in it, which is easier to hack into.
Okay.
Alright.
But there are security officers.
They are, but they're not guarding that area. That's just where they hang out to have a rest. And
Alright. Well, I might use stealth then.
So
to
you can
get
walk
into
in
the
and try
node.
and get into the node
And
itself.
then get into the node. So stealth
Yeah.
first. Yeah. You ready to run interference?
Yes.
Excellent. Here we go. Stealth first.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
critical. All right,
Yeah.
is there an aspect you would like to lay on that? Perhaps the guards are slightly drowsy, or
No, knowledge.
or the
knowledge.
environment it's badly lit in this area.
Yeah, I think so.
Of knowledge. Of
Yeah, the only one I've
plans.
got is Apotheosa.
No. This is giving...
You get
Yeah,
a make one.
Giving the guards an aspect.
Or the environment, if you'd like to.
Or the environment. You're inventing an aspect for the situation.
Yeah, for the situation, I think.
Lack of
yeah,
security?
Dim light. Yeah, lack of
Dim-
security. Lack of security.
Yeah, all right. Let's
so
say
they're all on duty. No one's
let's say
taking a
they're on
break.
duty. Yeah,
So
there's
the
one
break
on.
room's empty.
Yeah.
There's one on break. Let's say there's one. So there's so you open the door to the side, or the door's actually, let's say the door's actually open, and there's a guard sitting watching a blank wall. So you've seen that many times. He's probably got AR on, and he's sipping some kind of caffeinated beverage.
I slip into the node behind him.
You made a stealth roll to slip in.
Yeah.
All right, so you snuck in. I'm going to make an opposed roll against
Ooh,
that.
okay.
Can I grab that? Now you rolled pretty high.
Seven,
It's going to
yeah.
take me a hard. Oh! He turns
Famous
around.
last word.
He
It's going to take a
turns-
pretty high roll to... Oh.
He turns around
Yep.
and stands up.
All right.
Get out of this building. You're not supposed to be in here. I said, get out.
I'm going to send a nano swarm at his face. That's basically going to surround him and make him think that he's swallowing.
So kind of.
Basically cover his face. Yeah. And
Cool. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Cool. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
This will take it. Oh, I don't know. You did such a good roll before.
So what is that? That's going to be Savant program. It's not saying skill rank.
No. It'll be one of your... There'll be some kind of...
It says Savant program.
Alrighty, so one with a swarm. If you want to invoke that aspect,
Yeah,
you can
one with a
definitely get a +2 to your roll there.
One with a swarm. What is that?
But that costs you a...
It'll cost you a fate point to do.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. He is going to try and defend against that, but you succeeded, so you get a plus.
2, and then
You get pluses all over the
so
place.
2, and then also whatever
Your sync...
skill I'm using on that.
I think it's sync, which is rank 2.
2. Okay, 3.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. It surrounds his face, and he's like, and he's running around. He can't see anything as a swarm that it comes out of your cloak or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And it just
Regan!
Then I'll go over to the node while having called.
clawing at his face. It's like liquid, is it?
Yeah, these little, like they look basically made themselves into bugs that are crawling into his mouth and
Kind of washing around,
Yeah.
and whenever he claws at it, it kind of forms back over again. Yeah.
Okay, I walk into the room.
Yeah, this guy's freaking out. And
I'm just going to be like, boom, back of the head.
All right, go for it. Make a roll. I'm going to give you, because he is completely distracted, I'll give you +2. So his aspect is distracted. Distraught. Panicky.
And what am I using here? I'm going to be just to hit him.
Cool. So this is probably a...
physical stress? No, physical...
skill. So you would be using your AU athletics.
So I'm already 4.
Yep.
Yep, 5.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
+2, 7.
7. Cool.
I killed the guy.
Yes. Yeah. You knock him on the head. What damage do you do?
On a punch?
Oh, it's enough anyway. Actually, yeah. On the back of the head, he drops to the ground. Your swarm slides
me.
off and comes back and wraps itself around you. And you walk up to the
Can't do
nose.
that in your mind. You're not even here.
And it goes like this. Your bald head just goes back into this beautiful wave.
Yeah, baby. I've got a permanent Weller add-on.
That's why it looks like the
wind
wind's
just
always
blows.
blowing.
Yeah, it's just like the
Yeah, always.
kind of
Even in the stillness of space. Oh my god, he's got great hair.
Do you want to do an assessment on it first to be able to kind of work it out and give you
Yes.
Yeah?
So what am I using for assessment?
Just you basically hacking into it. So using what Johnny said before. I'll just pull it.
Probably software. Engineering software.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. 4. 6.
Yep. Cool.
Right.
You.
What do you get? +1?
So
5, isn't it? 4 +1. You got a +7 on
oh no, there wasn't a 1, so I think I just I don't know. Yeah, it could be a 5.
So you know that it is off the ID tag of the security guard that's needed to access the node, and so you can easily take it off him and drag his body over and swipe it, and you have access into the actual thing itself. Yeah.
Great. I'll put out 3 names on a VIP list that will appear in the
Cool.
bouncers.
You might always... make sure you clear the camera.
Okay. Yeah. Delete any footage from security cameras that might be leading into the alley or into this node.
Yeah. Cool. Excellent.
Lovely.
And what are you going to do next? Head over to...
Yeah, I'm going to
okay.
basically send the nano swarm. I'm going to be bald again for a minute. I'm going to send the nano swarm up into the air and make a giant blue whale, like one of the ones that was outside the club, floating above the 3 of us, so that we make a very, very reputable entrance.
That's awesome. Cool.
Nice.
I like that. I'm going to give you a fate point for that. I think that was very stylish.
Thank you.
Excellent. You head over towards the...
It's not just a whale though. It's got like this spray of the water.
Yeah. It's the whole lot. Yeah.
I'm going to be pushing people out of the way, bodyguarding style. Just like pushing people
good idea.
And I'm gonna be
out of the way, out of the way.
walking in the middle with the hood up.
Looking like someone who shouldn't be
awesome.
here.
Yeah.
The 2 bouncers at the front gesture for your tags, so they can check them, and you swipe it, and they go, "I'm sorry, your rep rating isn't high enough."
Check again.
Oh, you're on the VIP list. I'm sorry, sir. Please.
Out of the way.
Gestures, and you guys go straight on into this place. And yeah, this place.
The bodyguard suddenly goes off duty.
We made it!
This place is, you've never been in a place quite like it. The AR here is exceptionally well crafted. The floor itself is knee-high ocean, so that the tide comes in over the ocean and pulls back again. And above you is the blue sky where birds are flying across it, and it's like being right near the ocean itself. The bar is carved from coral or moon rock, kind of a mix of the two, and you can see that there are small fish darting in and out of the coral of this bar, and it is just beautiful. Around it, lasers doing the disco laser things have never gotten old. The lasers are
Yeah, strobe light.
rippling and creating amazing imagery across there. And I'll just let you know that there are a couple of aspects on this place. If I can find them. Or not. Oh, here we go. 2 aspects are amateur laser surgery from the lasers, so use that how you will, and grow some sea legs. So this place is quite hard to kind of stay upright in, even with the alcohol. So those are the two things that the two aspects on this place as you walk in. There is a whole like a ring above, which looks like the VIP area. And down here is where the Rep 7 people are, and above is probably where the Rep 8, 9, and up to 11 if there are any 11s up in that top area.
What's the highest in the world? Like
11.
Great.
It goes to 11.
All right, I pull...
like a good sound system.
I pull good old-fashioned Kardashian behaviour and start pointing up towards the rail. And then make my way up the stairs.
That's awesome.
And I'm going to be pushing people out of the way. Just knock him over.
Have you still got a giant whale?
It just keeps flying.
Yeah, a lot of people are watching the whale and seeing it move, thinking that it's actually part of the event or something that's going on. You hear people going, "What's going on? Is it free drinks for the next?" It's like so much. Everyone's slightly confused by why it's there, but they're all happy that it's happening. A lot of people are coming up to you and checking you out and checking your rep score, and then seeing that you're on 6, and then kind of moving away again. Pretty quickly.
He's at 3.
It moves away. So you guys don't get a lot from it, even though you're on the VIP list. No one else knows that. So
that's why I'm heading up to the rail.
all right, you can see there's a bouncer, 2 bouncers there. These guys are bigger than the last 2.
Almost the same size as Spring.
Almost, but not worse.
I'm
they
tactically
are
built as
you
like a machine. So.
Yeah.
I do my best Dory impersonation. With my whale floating over my head.
Well, they're totally entranced by that. That worked completely. Don't even need to roll.
My blue whale. Yeah.
Do you know the words? They check over and they look a little confused. I thought all the VIPs had already gone through here.
Nope, you're 3 short.
This is Alexis of the House Silver.
How did you 3 get in here?
We're on the list.
You rep 6.
Check the list.
He checks it. You rep 6.
Yeah.
We haven't had a rep 6 in here ever. I need
Here,
to check
lower
this
it.
with Chloe.
Hello, Reagan's here.
Cool. He doesn't really mouth words, but he has that slight look of like looking into the distance.
Like he's communicating telepathically.
Like your look all the time.
My look all the time.
Your character.
Hey, I know that look.
That's why the hood's down. So
Can I listen in?
yeah, you can try and hack into that and try and listen.
Nice.
In. Yeah, go for it.
Excellent. I don't really know what I rolled to listen in, but I'll find something.
You got a spider. You can use one of your.
Well, I feel like the spider's more
No.
for research.
Systems slip.
Yeah.
Detect computer systems increasing.
I think it's just my.
Oh, it's just a savant programming, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you just need to make a roll when you're hacking, when you're trying to hack into it using your, your engineering software. So you're trying to hack, you're doing Ghost into it. Go for it. If you want to add anything to your aspects.
I don't
By
know
the
if
way,
I have.
he's rep. What? You're rep 5. You're
I'm
rep 3. I'm rep 6. That's crazy. But it only goes to 11. What's Chloe? Rep 11.
I don't know. It should be like rep 8, I'd say.
Alright. I don't think I have anything I can add
Yeah, that's cool.
that I can tell.
Can I assist with a oracle patterning?
Probably not a system
No.
in this one moment, but you could. I mean, because you're not communicating with each other.
Yep.
So
Okay.
You're
you
like
do it separately
whale.
to each other.
Yeah, I'm well.
I'll just roll.
Wailing on someone.
I got 4.
Cool. You don't get a huge amount of information from it. You get like you don't hear her side of the conversation, but you do hear. Well, we just never have any rep 6s, man. Well, I know they're on the VIP list. I should check. Yeah, they are. They're definitely on it. Okay, I'll send them up.
Cool.
And he very confused. He is. Just going up.
I just move you out of the way.
Yeah.
And leave you
And wave us.
through. Yeah.
God. Which is your rep 6 and these guys are lower than you.
Lower than us.
Yeah. He's 3.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you walk up with this whale above you. And a number of other not body bouncers seem to be moving, coming into the space. And you catch, as you're moving off the chatter, you hear, we just found someone outside. And then you sort of move on.
You can kind of just leave the body there.
I just lead them through.
Looks fishy.
I think we need to get...
Fishy with the whale.
Where could they be?
Reagan, we need to get straight to Chloe.
She's usually over here at the bar.
You knew her before that, so you don't actually know the new Chloe when she invented herself as a sensor star.
What was her poison?
Wine.
Old school.
Water.
I feel like wine would be really rare.
Is there anyone?
Good wine would be, yeah.
Yeah, is
Everyone's
there-
sort of moved on to
Yeah, can't
synthetic
make that
stuff.
with a mind.
That should be your ass.
I'll have it against him. You can't do that with a mind.
All right.
Is there anyone with golden eyes? But anyone like complaining?
Anyone complaining?
Can we do
about?
Can we see any? Is there anyone like?
Well, as you walk up the stairs,
Surely you're going to recognize
you see
her.
that this place is filled with people dressed in the very best clothing.
What's the rank?
Up here?
Yeah.
At least I said at least 8s and above. Yeah. This is where the elites go. Is this upper bar area?
We fit in.
You guys stand out so much. It's not funny.
Yeah.
You can clothe yourself in your swarm. And
Maybe.
I'm not sure you have the fashion to work out what exactly that should look like apart
Just
from the
copy.
hair.
Yeah.
Just copy someone
people
else.
are giving you really odd looks, and most people move out of your way just as if you smell terrible.
Okay.
Maybe
I think I'm going to head straight for the bar.
yeah. This bar is incredibly elaborate. It looks like it is a whale.
Can I do a
Like
perception?
that has been placed, and there's been wood placed on top of it. It looks terrible. From your eyes, it looks absolutely terrible.
Right.
But to the elite, there must be something.
So if drinks are not expensive because there's no money, what would be how would you get the most expensive drink, or you're not paying for drinks?
Yeah, you can pay for a drink using your rep score.
I don't think I should.
It's going to cost you a fair bit.
Yeah, I don't think I should using my rep score.
No, but maybe one of these $2 grand.
A drink.
Could any of
I'm
us
gonna
get a drink
spy.
Any of you
in
could
a
get a drink.
VIP?
Any of you could get a drink there. It's going to cost you a bucket load of rep to do it.
Like 3 rare.
No, but it'll probably cost you a hit of about 4
To buy a drink.
bring it down. So you can see that there are little dots all around it.
Oh,
So it's going to
yeah.
drop you down.
Okay, I'm going to start up whining. What do you mean drinks aren't free? How can this be a VIP bar if drinks aren't free? Who set this VIP bar up? Drinks should be free in the VIP bar. They've always been free in all the VIP bars I've been in before. Wow. I can
The whale.
continue
The whale.
whining. Yeah, the whale is starting to
bigger.
get aggressive. And I'm just whining. I've got a whining in concert in the deep, 8 decibel bass of the blue whale.
Everyone's looking at you.
I am red.
And most people are like, what's going on with that guy over there? Is he drunk? Bouncers should do something about him.
They're about to.
Maybe he's slumming it or something.
Where's the owner? Where is this Chloe?
Can I go like this? Can I go and just speak to, see who's really talking about it, and just say, I walk up and go, yeah, he's house silver, apparently the highest.
Alright, go for it. Do you want to make a roll?
Diplomacy?
Yeah, make a diplomacy roll.
I'm trying to get the, no one wants to
And
be-
would it be strategy?
That's where I'm going.
Would it be strategy to kind of give a false identity to him? So I'm like,
Yeah, you can definitely. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm actually
Yeah.
got 10. I've got a cloaking device
So
on me to
4.
say I'm
Yeah,
No, you fail. If
Yeah.
you get a minus, you fail.
He looks at you. You're only a 6 and just moves on.
oh,
I was a 10 once. I'm sure.
In a
that was
different
4
body.
bodies ago.
yeah.
Yeah. Can I help you at all?
I turn.
And yeah, Chloe looks amazing. Golden eyes, glowing, almost seething. Is the drinks not up to your satisfaction?
I can't get a drink. I can't believe I have to pay for a drink. What's going on? What kind of VIP bar is this?
I'm not surprised with a rep of 3.
I don't
I have a good
need-
mind to send you and your companions out of here right now.
Oh, that's right. It's fine when no one whines but you.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to make a plan? I have a plan.
I was told that you were so much better than this, that we could trust you.
Trust me? Who are you, some kind of sick fans? Security, get these 3 out of here!
I walk up and go, if your plan's done,
Take it, come on.
Security
Come on,
come
Regan.
in.
I'm just like,
She's really not happy.
you didn't used to be like this.
Oh, nice.
I know you, don't I?
A few bodies back.
She's struggling to recall, and I'm gonna give you a fate point, Nathan. I know you.
That doesn't all go well.
You were on that video on the extranet. Giving apostates?
Oh, you would.
I like that fate point you gave me.
Thank you, John. And I was also your very own bodyguard. I protected you some 10 years ago against. And I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna use that thing, and I'm gonna go. We know what we protected you from.
Oh, what's that from your aspect?
That's my bodyguard.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. So you
Nice.
want to take over? What did you protect her from?
She, there was incredible problems with one of her thingos, and I absolutely saved her life from a van. So she did a video.
This is early on in her career.
Early on in her career,
Thingos.
she did a video, and somebody came out to kill her, and I saved her life. And it was very dark. And while saving her life, I've worked out her secret of that it's not actually. I don't know. Can I just say that it's not actually. The drama's not all hers. She actually gets other people to film it for her.
So say again.
So you know how she's an experienced.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes people create the event for her, and she doesn't know the event's happening. Is that
Oh
what you
no!
mean?
Well, she
Or
actually gets.
she's got proxies.
She's got proxies that do all her videos and
Ah.
streams.
Because if you're seeing through her eyes, you don't know it's her.
Yeah.
So I just say,
Sometimes just to get her over. That's all I do.
Hey, that works.
That was all my plan.
That works a treat.
yeah. So
She goes, Regula? Roger?
Reagan,
Oh my gosh, how's it been?
busy.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
We have a common friend who's joined our paths again.
I don't understand. Here, come with me. Let's get you out of here before anybody else sees you. She ushers you and
the Dionysus.
and you guys as well, and you, as a group, the bouncers is like 4 of them
VIP
into
room.
the VIP. Yes, that's right. This is basically it looks like the water has risen up, and you're surrounded by like almost the Red Sea kind of like. Where's the Red Sea kind of stuff?
My whale has disappeared, so
disappears.
it's like a big giant tail flip.
And so it moves on.
Can I?
And so
Can I do
And this is like a sand with beautiful dunes and everything.
Can I turn my AR off just for a second to make sure it's secure? Like I want to make sure that nobody's here that we can't see.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So just do
you
a
switch
quick-
it off. There is a bodyguard with her.
That we
That
can't
stays
see.
with her. That is with her at all times,
Okay.
just to let you know. But no, there's no one else in this room. This place may be monitored though by different strips and stuff that are checking out. So it'd probably be anyway. She just so you sit and drinks basically appear from her waiting comes through and hands them out to you.
Finally,
Thank you, Chloe.
we're here in a.
Eyes, those glowing eyes would glow any brighter. They would glow. She basically ignores you completely and looks directly like, why are you two even here? In fact, why are your friends here?
We've been called for a purpose, and it involves you, my friend.
Me? I couldn't possibly understand why it would involve me. I haven't done anything.
Exactly.
I've been too busy to do anything bad.
let me put it this way.
With
There
the
are
commander of the Dionysus.
Is that what you say? Do you,
Yeah.
What do you know about Ryan?
Ryan, yeah.
I've been keeping his profile secret until now. I was about to release it when he proposed, of course.
there's a problem with. I've been brought here under desperate circumstances. A friend. We have a friend who feels that you're in danger, and we're here to help you.
Danger, you say? She looks quite interested. What kind of danger?
Yeah, this can make a good episode.
Yeah.
She's like picturing it out.
Let me just say that this could be a life-threatening situation for you.
Really?
And
Think of the viewers.
Yeah.
and I've been brought,
Ratings could go up. I could finally hit the 9.
an organization has sent us to protect you in this time of
Are you
terrible.
from my agent? Is this a big wind-up? This sounds like a wind-up.
Things are afoot on Odysseus Station.
Remember last time?
You mean there's going to be an assassination on the station?
If only we could get there.
Alright, I think you need to make a roll. This is that moment
Diplomacy?
where, yeah, and maybe you might need to
I've only
move
got-
the roll along and make sure
Yeah, I've
that
got
you
an
definitely do
intimidation
something.
No, I've got diplomacy.
Use diplomacy.
If you want to assist
You haven't
somebody,
said much. You haven't said anything.
I haven't said
You can come in and
I'm
clutch
waiting
This could be a
for my
moment
Oh,
before she
Bring
says
it in,
something.
bring it in, baby.
You just unhood yourself and you're like a machine.
Ryan is not who you think he is.
You've got to suck it in. Who is he?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, no, go on!
You'll have to come with us to find out.
This is sounding like something that Harry would do. You sure you're not from my agent?
I don't even.
No, keep me. Hang on. You see him blinks for a moment. The eyes kind of shift color for a minute. Okay. Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me what happens. This is going to be great. I can't believe they brought you in. No, don't tell me. I want to know, but don't tell me.
You're on a need.
This is definitely not a setup.
This is not. This is real life.
All right. Do you want to make a roll? I don't mind who rolls.
Sorry, real life. Sorry, Mel.
Do you want to assist the roll?
Yeah, I've got good diplomacy.
Or do you want to? I don't mind who rolls. Yeah.
I've got diplomacy.
We're both rolling.
I assist by biting my lip.
+1 on my diplomacy rank 3.
Okay, cool. So
yeah.
I'll assist you in your.
Yeah,
I'll give you
I
a-
assist by biting my tongue.
+3.
So hang on, I assist first.
I think you just add a +2 to his roll.
Done. Cool. So
No.
Can I re-roll something? Or-
Yeah, if you feel like you can work it into your
Yeah.
aspects.
I don't know how I work it into my aspects.
Or maybe Nathan could help you out in some way.
I'm natural born leader. I see where he's struggling,
Yeah. Okay.
and I go along and take over the conversation.
All right. Let's do that. So Johnny, you don't have to spend it. So Nathan's going to spend his point to step in just at that moment.
Alright.
Where there's
It
clarity.
looks like you're about to
Failing for
falter.
words.
Yeah, yeah.
Not quite sure what
And
to
you
say.
say,
I didn't. What were you? What were the? Where did you falter?
I can't remember what I said. Like, too busy thinking about it.
You were talking.
So you're
he's
sure you're
who
not-
he
you're
said-
not,
he's
you
not who
know-
he said he is.
Oh yeah,
Sending me
I
up
think
or
it's.
anything like that.
I think
This
the
is
key
real
thing
life.
is
This is
saying
real life.
this
Is your
real
last life.
"This is real life." Yeah.
I go
We're
along
not
and
setting
say,
you up. This is real life.
yeah, and I
She's
say,
like, "Oh, but isn't it?"
but your
I
life.
know.
They
She's
wouldn't
not
have brought
sure.
me in if your life wasn't in danger.
Cool. Okay, make a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5.
Well, I must say, it is a twist in the story. All right. When do we have to go?
We can't have anybody know about this.
She gestures towards the bodyguard. The bodyguard just walks out.
This is between us. We'll leave at midnight.
Is there a location?
You'll get a transmission with the location.
Here's my here's my passcodes. How to contact me.
But first, we need to be able to get our rep up enough for the story. Enough to be continued.
All right, make it because that wasn't good enough for that.
Yeah, I know.
That's starting to make the story sound a little like not quite right.
Diplomacy?
Yeah, I'm going to do it against my roll though. So it'll be. Oh,
No, failed.
So she's.
Hopefully she doesn't find out.
Oh, she
No,
failed.
she failed as
She
well.
critically failed.
So
Yes,
we
all right.
get it.
I'll yeah. She passes you. It gives you a boost of 3 to your rep ratings. So that's 3 dots onto your rep rating.
How does that?
So just 3 dashes on the way towards your next level.
Okay. Midnight.
She walks out. And she
But
step.
as soon as I said, make sure that nobody knows, and she.
She's fine. Pretty sure she won't tell anyone or everybody.
I don't think it knows.
Be there and tune in at this time when something awesome happens. Cool. We might take a break there, and we'll jump you next. See you in a bit.
See ya.